Today is a humbling day, and today is the day that the Lord has made. The Bible says that we all be glad and happy in Justice, Honorable Justice Agri Mchelule, the Judge of Appeals Court in the Republic of Kenya, who is also the chairperson of the Board of Management, Holy Cross Malindi Girls Secondary School, the Deputy County Commissioner, Khwisero Sub-County, Mr. Law, and your officers from the national government. The chiefs are here, the ACCs are here, my brother Chenge, Minister of Education with the curriculum support officers. You can see our facilitators, Dr. Mandela, you are here. Amayonzu, Dr. you are here. The leadership of North and Kupet, our own father, Simon, Sherota Catholic Parish, the DSC Director, CDF Committee members, my good brothers and sisters, my baby brothers and sisters from Malindi Girls, from Muhila High School, Campbell Secondary School, Chibinga Secondary School, and our host, Khwisero Girls. I'll be very brief as I give my brief opening remarks, because this is not our day, but this is your day. We agreed that we have you here. We did agree that we talk to you. We encourage you. We show you love. We commit ourselves to support you so that you can attain the highest that you can. I want also to acknowledge our firstborns, few of you who are here, who are the pioneers of this program, and you are in various universities across the country. Where are you? Stand up. Those of you who are made it to this place, kaeni chini. We started this program in 2018. The main objective of this program was to support you. We realized that as a constituency, we are challenged economically, and sometimes it makes it difficult for our parents to afford our education. When I assumed the leadership of this constituency, I decided to invest in the best brains that we have. We don't have tea like the others do have. We don't have coffee. We don't have sugarcane. Our economy depends on external support. The only tool that we can use to turn around the economy and even to change the families that we come from was to invest in education. And you people, you are all privileged to be part and parcel of this program. I want to thank the administrations of these 4 schools and 5 schools for accepting to host these innocent boys and girls who are here. I know 70% of you are total orphans. Some of you never saw your parents, but God has a reason for you to be alive today. Some of you are partial orphans. Some of you have parents, yes, but they are not economically endowed to support you. I want to promise you that this program is here to show love. Whatever you miss that could have been given by your father or your mother who is not there, we as an office and the leadership that is here, we are here to offer a hand of support. I want also to thank the principals of these schools, the board of management, the teachers, for having accepted to host this one. I want to thank the national government, led by our DCC, our chiefs, our National Police Service, led by the OCPD here, for the support that you've given to ensure that we have this program running. This program has seen a lot of successes in many fronts. One, we've seen an increased transition of our learners to the university. Last 2 years, we have seen 10 times transition, something that had never happened in this sub-county. We are having students pursuing different courses in different universities, coming up with different professions. And I want to believe in the next 10 years, Khwisero will never be the same. Khwisero will never be the same. And you are the change agent. Two, we've seen an increased enrollment in our schools, which has attracted students from across the country joining our schools. Muhila High School in 2018 had about 180 students. Today, it has about 1,000 students. Holy Kurose Malindi had about 150. Today, it's about 1,000. And the graph continues to grow. This is part of the successes that we pride of this program. It just isn't the burden from your parents. At least we have committed to pay your school fees for 4 years. It has reduced the burden from your parents. Ensure that you commit yourself. It has improved our school performance. I think now, if you look at the main scores that we are recording, and especially in our first 2 schools, we used to get a 3.5, a 4.0, but now, last year, I believe, the 2 schools, Muhila Boys and Holy Cross and Malindi, had a main score of about 6.5. Am I right? 6.8. And I know, so you had 6.8, Muhila High School. And Malindi? 6.5. 8 again. Now, I know this year, where are the Form 4s? Form 4s, inuele mikono nione Form 4s. Muhila and the Malindi. I'm told your target is 8.5. Will you give us? 8.5? Tupigie makofi. So we've seen improved performance in our schools, and we thank God for that. We are anticipating to have diversification professions because of this program. And as I finish, let me also acknowledge the challenges that we are facing. We've been able to discontinue some of you, unfortunately, because of indiscipline. And I still say, and I've directed your principals, that any scholar on full scholarship from Khwisero who is indisciplined in himself or herself should be removed from this program. I'm sorry to report we've removed some of you from this program. And we'll do so if we sense and we are convinced that you are not able to change. We've lost some girls due to early pregnancies. And my girls, let me tell you one thing. 100 shillings cannot solve your problems. Some of you, you are lured into these relationships because of 100 bob. Then you suffer the entire life. Once we realize that you are pregnant and you are a student on this program, we will automatically terminate you. We have infrastructural challenges in our schools, yes, that we are addressing to make sure that when you are at school, you have a conducive learning environment. And if you look around, we are trying to improve the infrastructures, and especially in these schools. What we are doing here at Khwisero Girls, we are doing it. At Malindi Girls, we are doing it. We are doing a multi-purpose hall at Muhila Boys, just to create a conducive environment for you. So it's a challenge that we are confronting, and I want to assure you that very soon will be done. We had some political challenges, right, from people who don't believe that one day mtoto wa maskini anaweza barikiwa. We had people who even opposed your being in school just because they know after 10 years you will take over them. I want to thank professionals who have stood with us in this program, led by our Able Justice, Honorable Chelule here. Yo wengine hamjui judge ni nani. Anapiganga tu meza mara moja tatu na avoid make 50 na atire. He'll have a word with you here. He is here with us this morning just to show support that he also believes that education can change the fortunes of our community. So we are not scared about political rhetorics, it's okay. Those who can make a lot of noise, waendelee kupiga nini? Na nyinyi muendelee kufanya nini? Wa kupiga kelele wapige kelele, na nyinyi mnafanya nini? Do you promise? Yes. What is the way forward? One, I commit to supporting you. And those who are transiting to universities, I think we have a program. We need to know where you've been placed. We need to understand your challenges. We need to put together our head to see that all of you go to the universities that you've been called to go. For those who are still in secondary schools, Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, I want to tell you, as an office, we are committed to supporting you. Kunyeshe mvua, jua liwake, we'll do what? We'll do what? Support us. We have an agreement with 2 or 3 universities across the globe to provide an opportunity for you. But as I told you earlier, the condition is any student who will give us an A- and an A, you'll have a full scholarship in one of the international universities across the globe. So it's upon you. Work hard. The Form 4's here. We want to see some of you in the United States. We want to see some of you in Canada. We want to see some of you in the United Kingdoms. I've given you a challenge. Give me the A- and A. We'll be able to support you. Lastly, Students, my appeal to you is to work hard. My appeal to you is to ignore the challenges that you are facing at home. As I've told you earlier, or I'm talking to you when I come around your schools, yes, you may be parentless, you may not have a parent, yes, but God has a reason why you are here alive. Yes, you may be staying with a guardian. You may be going through some hardships to even avail basic facilities for yourself. School uniform, shoe polish, toothpaste, even fare back home, right? Those challenges should not deter your commitment. Khwisero constituency has trusted its hope in you. This sub-county has a lot of hopes in you. Kindly don't disappoint us. Ignore the challenges, face things with hope, with commitment. And I want to believe that God in heaven is going to support you. For teachers, we are having engagement with the ministry to ensure that we get more teachers for these schools. I know we have a challenge, but we are trying our level best to ensure that we capitalize you with enough teachers so that we can move forward. I'll be talking to your parents next week in a forum like this somewhere to just also remind them the parental responsibility, that what they need to do to make sure that you are in school. There are things we can do and the things that your parents must do or your guardians must do. If you have any problem, feel free to share with us today. All these leaders who are here today are here just to offer you a hand of love, support, and care. If you feel you have something that is personal, reach out. If you feel there's something that you think you can share with us here, that we can intervene to make your life comfortable in your school, we are here today. They have committed themselves to be here today to talk to you. As you go home tomorrow for holidays, I want to tell you one thing. The chief is here. The DCC is here. The OCPD is here. Ukikuja nyumbani na kierere tutakunyorosha. Nikupate disco matanga utanitambua. If I find you loitering kwa barabara aimlessly, utaona ile hujaiona. Go home. You have time to study for Form 4s. You have only 2 months, I think so, or 1 month to do your exams. For Form 1, 2, 3, wewe ni mtoto wa serikali. I want to assure you, and I'm speaking before the provincial administration here, we will not allow you kuharibika. Because we spend money on you, we expect the best from you. Hata ukijifanya wewe ni slay queen kwa barabara. Sasa hiyo umefunga kaskati kingine hapo kale kanafika hapa. Eko nyole huu. Hapo wewe mwanaume sasa hivi umenyoa nywele sijui umeacha ingine na kama ndege nyingine ilikuwa inaitwa Ng-Cdf. Sasa wewe ndio umekuwa mwanaume kwa kijiji. I will tell you, we'll deal with you because we expect the best from you. Ukifika 18 years and you have an ID, can do what you want. But as long as you are below the legal age of 18, wewe ni mtoto wa serikali. Lastly, bwana, this is tusaidie the registration bureau ya IDs. Because kuna watoto wametransit from 4s, wameitwa universities na hawana ID. They left school without identity cards. Now they cannot apply for higher education loan. They can't. So help us so that hawa watoto wa from 4s, before they do the exams, at least wapate identity cards. Wakitoka shule, wale wako na umri umefika, wapewe cards so that they can be able now to apply. But now we are facing a big challenge. And not only in Khwisero, but I think it's across the country. That kuna shida ya identity cards kwa watoto ambao mfanya form 4s. Na hiyo itawafungia wengi sana kupata help loan. Next week we are petitioning the CS education to see what can be done. Because as you can see, all these students are needy. We have about 172 of them transiting to different universities who are sponsored by this program. Half of them are one identity cards. So we cannot just shut the dreams of these innocent boys and girls just because of a process within government. Government must look for ways of ensuring that our watoto wamepata IDs. Mungu wa amani awabariki, Mungu wa amani awatende mema, tutaendelea kuonana kwa shule. For candidates, I wish you well, success in your exams. God bless you so much.